Hey, stop.
So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on Ja Morant and go over a few things, just because not too long ago there was a few articles that came out that Ja Morant is now dating Alyssa, aka Latto's younger sister named Brooklyn. So you already know we're going to go over this, and let's just talk about what's going on behind the scenes. Now, before I start this video, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to hit 100K. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at _theonlywallace. Both of the links will be in the description box below. It's just so crazy because literally last Friday, Ja Morant was just like at 75,000 subscribers, and we was around the same range, and now he's over 100K. So you guys, I need y'all help. I need y'all to subscribe to my channel so I can make it to 100K, because it's crazy how I'm still in the 70s. Now let's get to it. So we all know Ja is currently 23 years old, and he also is entering his 4th season in the NBA, playing with the Memphis Grizzlies. So far throughout 13 games and averaging 33 minutes, Ja has been putting up 29 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting 48 field goal percentage, and shooting 40% from the 3-point line. So Ja has been turned up the notch during this season. It's just crazy to me because just watching him since he was in college attending Murray State, he has been getting better every single year. And now that he's in his 4th season, we all know last year he actually won the Most Improved Player award, and he also became a first-time All-Star. So you already know most likely he's going to become a 2-time All-Star during this year, and he also is fighting for that MVP trophy. Right now he is sitting in the 5th spot on the MVP ladder race, so he has time to bring up his stats and hopefully compete for that award. And honestly, Ja Morant has a lot of goals on his list throughout this season, because we all know last year he made it to the playoffs with the Memphis Grizzlies, but they ended up losing in the 2nd round against the Golden State Warriors, mainly because Ja Morant was dealing with a lot of injuries. So this year he for sure is going to try to stay healthy and make sure his team makes it to the playoffs once again so they can compete for a ring, because Ja Morant actually had a really good season last year. Like, for real, you guys, he was doing his thing. Even when he wasn't playing, the Memphis Grizzlies was winning a lot of games without him even being on the roster. So the Memphis Grizzlies have a good coaching staff for them to win games, but we all know Ja Morant is a major piece to that team in order for them to be successful. So hopefully Ja can stay healthy, and we're just going to see how this season is going to play out. Now let's talk about what's going on behind the scenes with Ja Morant and his new girlfriend named Brooklyn. So here's the thing, if you guys do not know anything about Brooklyn, she's Latto's younger sister. Like I said earlier in the video, she's only 20 years old, so she's really young, and she also models in Atlanta and has over 400,000 followers on Instagram. So she has been doing her thing, and she also has her own image, as you can see. But here's the thing, there's been a lot of rumors that's been coming out that Ja Morant and Brooklyn has been dating, because they've been spotted together in Atlanta a few times. And here's the thing, now honestly, I believe that they have been spotted in Atlanta, because if you guys do not know anything about Ja Morant, he loves being in the city, definitely in Atlanta. Throughout this year, he has been hosting a lot of parties with him and his friends. And I remember back in August, they was hosting a party at Revel, and I was supposed to go to that party, but the only reason why I didn't go, because I think it was on a Sunday, and it was like late notice and everything, and it was just too much going on. So I was just like, next time I'm gonna try to pull up. But yeah, Ja, he loves to be active in the city, but he's an NBA player, so he know how to move the right way. And also when he's in Memphis, he be pulling up and hosting parties over there as well, because we all know he's a star there, of course. And on top of that, he's cool with Moneybagg Yo, who's a big rapper over there. Moneybagg Yo gave Ja Morant his own custom chain, so they're really close friends, and Ja also be having his game with him as well. So he stayed active and just doing his thing. Of course, he's only 23 years old, so Ja just be living his life. He be doing his thing on and off the court, you guys. But the main reason on why I'm bringing y'all this video is because a lot of people do got their eyes on Ja Morant and Brooklyn, and there's rumors coming out that they're starting to get serious. So check this out, you guys. Back on October the 22nd, right, Brooklyn decided to post a TikTok video, and she was wearing a Balenciaga all over sweater. Now, if you guys do not know anything about this Balenciaga sweater, basically Ja Morant got this same exact sweater. He wore it last year during the NBA game. I think he was sitting out due to an injury. And also about 3 months ago, when I made a video with Ja Morant dealing with Miceli, I put a thumbnail picture of him wearing that same exact sweater. You guys should go check it out. So right when I saw that TikTok video, I automatically thought of Ja Morant. And it's just so funny because she even turned the volume off and she was dancing during the video. I don't know if she was actually with him or not, but it was really, really obvious. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. So at first, I was just thinking like, is this Ja Morant actual sweater? You know, because he has the same one. Or maybe she probably bought her own. So I don't know. It could be either or, but she clearly is trying to copy him, because literally 2 days after that, she then posted some Instagram pictures wearing the same exact sweater, and she put in the caption, "You the one for real. I peep your style." And she put the blue heart, and we all know Ja Morant always put the blue hearts under his sister post. And on top of that, Ja Morant's sister commented blushing emojis under Brooklyn's post. But here's the thing, you guys. Now there's something about this Balenciaga sweater. Like I said last year when Ja first wore this sweater, around that time he was talking to Miceli. Now if you guys do not know anything about Miceli, basically they had a relationship, but it was on the low, and they both have matching tattoos on their hands that says him and her. So in my opinion, they still got something going on, because they got matching tattoos together and they also still follow each other. And I also feel like Brooklyn knows, and that's probably the reason on why she was mean mugging the camera when she took that picture, you know what I mean? And honestly, I want you guys to check this out. Now, when you look on Miceli's TikTok, she's throwing shots at Ja Morant and Brooklyn, mainly at Ja though, because we all know Miceli actually did like Ja Morant. She can't control Ja Morant. Ja is going to do whatever he wants regardless. So one of the TikTok videos, she put in a caption, "When word around town is your forever ninja got a new little yamin." Now, honestly, she clearly talking about Brooklyn, because she know that Ja is now talking to Brooklyn, and she clearly is in her feelings, you guys. Miceli is in her feelings. And she made another TikTok video. She put in the caption, "When you finally move on from the ninja who couldn't stop trying to F with everybody when he had you." Now, as you can see, she's clearly talking about Ja Morant. Like, oh my God. And there's even more, but I'm not even going to go over it. You guys can just go look on her TikTok. But Miceli is definitely in her feelings that Ja Morant got his eyes on other women. She clearly wants Ja to herself, but that's just not how it works, my baby. I'm sorry. Definitely we're dealing with Ja. And this is even more funny, because about a week ago, Brooklyn even made a TikTok video talking about Ja Morant, and she put in the caption, "When he want to be outside with that fresh cut and jewelry combo." Now, oh my God, yo, I was just busting out laughing, because Ja Morant, he is always outside with the jewelry on and everything. Like I said, he be active in different cities, Atlanta, Memphis, he be with Moneybagg Yo and everything. So it's just really funny to me, because Ja has both of them in the bag, you guys. He got Brooklyn and Miceli tied up in a knot, and they know, they really do know. I ain't gonna cap, you guys, but it's just so funny, because he's an NBA player, and you already know how these females operate, definitely when it comes to guys like Ja Morant. And it's just like, he can really do whatever he wants, but they clearly are in their feelings, definitely Miceli. And I know Ja Morant can talk to Miceli anytime he want, and he can go to Brooklyn anytime he want as well. So it's just like, it's a win-win for him, but just looking at it from their perspective, it's just like, dang. Honestly, they know what's up. For Brooklyn to make that TikTok video talking about Ja wearing jewelry and going out, I'm gonna be honest with you, Brooklyn, that's never going to happen. He's not going to stop going outside and wearing his jewelry, because he know who he is. You know what I mean? Like, he always got moves going on. He got his whole gang with him all the time. Ja is always having fun. To be honest, he just getting started. And y'all should know this. I'm going to be honest with y'all. And it's just like, for Brooklyn, I kind of do feel bad for her, because if she ends up acting up or making Ja upset, he just going to go right back to Miceli. You know what I mean? Even though Miceli, she's crying and she's really upset that Ja got his eyes on Brooklyn right now, you already know she going to accept him back anytime he want. In my opinion, Miceli is making all these TikTok videos to get Ja Morant's attention, because they did get matching tattoos and she really felt like Ja was hers. But you already know how this game work. And honestly, for Brooklyn, the same thing could happen to Brooklyn. So she's basically in the same boat as Miceli, even though her and Ja Morant ain't really like connected like that, just like how he was with Miceli. But once Brooklyn do get more feelings with Ja Morant, or end up getting a tattoo of his name or whatever, just like Miceli, they're going to be in the same position. He know what he's doing, and all I can do is just sit here and laugh. But for Brooklyn, it's just like, you see on what he had with Miceli, and they ended up falling off while they had matching tattoos together. So if you think you're more better than her and things are going to work out with you and Ja, then we just going to have to see what's going to happen. I definitely want you guys to leave y'all comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button. T Gang, we out.